Hello guys, and welcome to the second tutorial of GTK As you already know, until now we learned about how we can create a plain scale button, and of course we saw how we can set its adjustment. Now if you remember, here we were talking about the last parameter where we said that we are going to pass null and we are going to set it later. This thing also we saw that we can set it with GtkScaleButton set icons as well. So basically this is what we are going to do today. We are going to create these icons right here. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to declare it. Of course, I'm going to create an arrow avoidance now, because this is what we are going to use. And of course, if you go back, it says a null terminate array of icon names. Well, you remember about icon names, which we were talking about this video. If not, you should go again back to check it. If not, I'm going to show you again. You just need to type icon naming specification, just like that. Hit enter, and you see we have them right here. I'm not going to talk too much about them, but the icon template here has been in use for a while in several desktops, including KDE and GNOME. However, there was never been any centralized direction on how to name the icons that are available for use by application when creating a theme. This has meant that artists have historically had to duplicate many icons. Okay, I will let you to read yourself. Anyway, you have the canonical document reference right here, so basically you can just open the link and choose them from here. It is the same story. You just go back and see you have all these things here: mails, objects, and so on, preferences, application, media, and how you play, how you there are a lot of things for you which you can choose. Nobody stops to choose. The same thing happens here. If you scroll down, then you have all those things here and so on. Okay, so that being said, we are going to take some of them. So basically, media start back, playback start will be the first one. Okay, we need to pass it as a string. If we need to, let's say pause, let's say stop, wherever. It's not important what I mean. I'm just going to copy some of them without any importance, but I need 10 of them because we declare 10. So backward, seek backward. Of course, you can choose all possible icons which you think you need. I'm going to not choose randomly. I'm just going to copy these things right here. Just in a second I will be done with it. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we need 2 more. Object flip horizontally and object flip vertically, wherever. Okay, so one more, which will be this one, and we are done with it. So why did we choose 10? Well, because when we created our scale button, we said that its its maximum value should be 10. So this means here also on the adjustment as well. So basically we need to we stick to 10 as well. Why and what is this, we'll see in a second. Now that we create our icons, we are going to replace our null, this time with our icons. We're going to compile it and run it. Segmentation fault. Okay, so where's the segmentation fault here, and why is this happening? Let me check it. And wanting segmentation fault, so we are passing. Okay, so basically let us think a little bit. We create a scale button with the GTKScaleButton. The GTK icon size dialog, we create it with its value to be 0, and then its lower value or mean value 0, the maximal 10, the step should be 1, and then we pass these icons. And once that we did this, we got a segmentation file. Let me check if I'm right. I'm passing again the null, so this means I need to comment this right here. Okay, so I need to use the C style comment because I need to comment the whole function, the whole line. So, okay, so it works fine. This means we need to think a little bit why this one give us a segmentation fault. Let's see what the manual says, if they said something about it. A null terminated array of icons name, or null, or null terminated array of so basically null. I'm going to compile it and run it. And as you can see, it works fine. So this is the part which I didn't check it. Even if we used to work with this kind of things where we were replacing it with array of pointers, because if not we have to fix it by working with dynamic memory allocation. We are not going to use it now. So basically a null terminated array of array. So this means after you put all these stuffs right here, you just need to pass null and you're done. You're saved. You're saved, so it's worked fine. Anyway, if you feel that it is the only way other than working with memory allocators, then it's not. You can also work with, or it should work without null by using the static keyword. Now it should compile well without needing of that null. You see, it works fine, and as well with static. But I'm going to follow their documentation and I'm going to pass null here. Okay, so that being said, we set up our icons and then we pass them to our GTKScaleButton function, and once that we pass it here, we basically create it with those icons. We set to the adjustment that the value should be, the default value should be 5, which means now when I hit the button, as you can see, the scale button, it is right in the middle because the down value is 0 and the up one is 5. And as you can see, at the position 5, this time we have an icon which looks like the play button. As you can see, this is the default one, and if I go now up or down, the icons are changing. You see, same things goes if you go down there. So basically this is what the icon part does. Now let us move to a new function, which will be the function which the GTK button you requested, the GTKScaleButton set icons right here, and says it is a function which takes two parameters. The first one is the button, and the second are those icons. So sets the icons to be used by the scale button. For details, see the icons property. Okay, we are not going to see the icons property now because I don't feel that it is something which we need to know or we need to learn now, but we are going to use those properties as well. So I'm going to pass again null here, and this time we are going to call this function right here. And as you already saw, we have two parameters, the first the scale button, the second are those icons. So basically I'm going to copy this part right here because I don't want to type it again. So this is the moment when you decide basically to pass some icons after you create your scale button new without icons. If you feel that you need to make those changes and you didn't made it when you create your scale button, then this is the part where those things takes place. So basically this is the part where you create those GTKScaleButton icons. I'm going to compile it and run it, and as you can see it works fine. I'm going to click on it and it works fine. Okay, so that being said, I think it's enough for today. We are going to let the other functions for the next video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends and neighbors, and until next time, see you guys.